This is the Leo Climaco podcast.
There are so many coaching programs out there.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think makes Mindvalley stand out so much?
It'll sound really, I don't know what's the right word for it. I don't want to condescend anyone, but we really genuinely do care in our design of programs. We genuinely do care in how we deliver the programs. So most of the coaching programs, and I'm not saying it's true for everyone, but a lot of the coaching programs are designed with the interest of how can I make money. Our programs are designed for what is called an NPS score. An NPS score is a Net Promoter Score. Net Promoter Score is basically, at the end of the program, we send you an email or a message somehow, and we ask you this question: how likely are you to recommend this program to a friend? Right? Not just recommend to yourself, or did you like it? No. Are you likely to recommend this program to a friend? Because when you ask that question, somebody has to really take a step back and say, I love it enough that I want my friend to do it.
Right.
Right?
I want to share with somebody else.
Yeah, I want to share with somebody else, and not just my family, like a friend.
Right.
Somebody, and you have to pay for this program,
For
right?
sure.
So I'm sharing it with a friend, knowing that this is going to cost them $5,000 or $7,000, depending on the program, right? Or $4,000, depending on the program, right? So that question gets you to really go, do I like this thing or not, right? And we currently track our NPS. It's at 82 for most of our programs. Most of our certification programs are 82. They're over 80, all of them. Most of them are 82 or 83, something like that. And as an industry, first of all, we don't track it because we don't care as much, unfortunately. And some people who do track it usually report it around 30.
Okay.
Their NPS is usually 30, 32, and they think they're crushing it.
Wow.
Because it is considered crushing it, because if you really look at data and you look at the usage data of businesses, you will find that people don't even use the program. They don't even study it. We have about 95% completion rate. Our NPS goes 82, 83, 84. And the reason is because of how we design them.
That's incredible.
We design them and we deliver them with such great detail and so much insistence of community and friendship that is built within the frame that a person sees an overall change in their life, which is also why a lot of the people who do one certification with us, even if they don't use it, wants to do another one and another one. And so our repeat customers are really high. People want to do more programs with us, not because of any other reason. We're not giving them any additional, we don't make money promises at all. Like if you look at our marketing, we don't say you'll become a millionaire doing our program. Absolutely not. 0 times have I said that. But people like to do it because they know that they will have a personal transformation and they will learn a skill, like a real skill, not something that is very precise, only applicable in some scenarios. No, this is a real skill that they will walk away with that will change their life.
Yeah.
Which is why right now, in total, we have collected about 2,800 case studies.
Wow.
2,008 written, documented
That's
case
a lot.
studies. This is not 5-star ratings. This is actual somebody took time to write, I got this out of this program. And some of them are letters, not
incredible.
Paragraphs, right?
Yeah.
So if 2,800 case studies, clearly that's why we have an NPS of 82, 83, 84. Our completion rate is over 90%. It's because we cared about it, right? And it's not that other people don't care, but this takes a different kind of dedication to say, I'm not interested in how much money I make till the time I know I made an impact. I will make the money, and I do. I think we do more revenue than most companies that are out there, especially in coaching. We probably way outperform any coaching institute right now, but it was never about that. Like I told you, my motivation is thank yous.
Right.
I'm more interested in those 2,800 case studies, and that's what motivates me every day more than what's in my bank account.
And I feel like the money comes when you're focused on thank you.
Yeah, it's like, it's any company that wins today, or any company that you have seen winning today, you love the product.
Right.
You don't care about anything else. You're like, I don't care if it was Steve Jobs or Tim Cook started the company. I love Apple products.
Right.
Right. So you don't care who started and how they created it. I mean, you do, but not really after a point. Like unless they're causing social harm, you're like, I don't give a shit.
Sometimes even if they're causing social harm, we don't care.
Sometimes we end up doing that, but we may disengage with the company because they are doing social harm.
For sure.
And I support that 100%, and I would do it too. But our primary reason to buy from a company is because we love what they're selling.
For sure.
The product.
Give me that
the
iPhone.
Value. Yeah, give me that iPhone. Give me that iPad. I
Yeah.
think you're using an iPad. The cameras, I see they're all like, they're clearly fans of Fujifilm here at this studio, right? So there's a reason why. Because they like maybe the lenses, maybe the way it sets up, maybe because it streams better. I don't know.
Right.
But there's a love and association with the quality of the product is why you buy the product. And that's why you keep buying the product. The Apple is so valuable because you didn't buy one iPhone from them.
No.
You bought it every 2-3 years, or every year, some of them, right? Even if there was marginally an upgrade to what you had last year, right? You still bought the next one.
One more pixel on your camera.
Yeah, it's repeat value. And so once you switch your dialogue from how much it will make to what does it do, you realize that it actually creates a lot more value in the world outside. And when you create value in the world outside, you're rewarded. So it does go back to care. What's your value system? Like mine is service and love. So is there an act of love? And this is not just mine, like my team operates from these values.
Yeah.
And I literally presented that to the team saying, this is the value we'll operate from. So anytime you're about to respond to a customer on an email, if it is not an act of service, stop. If you're not coming from a place of love, stop. First get to that place.
No.
First think about service. Then reply to email and do what's the right thing to do. It doesn't matter if it's a little extraordinary, if it takes extra effort. If I have to get on a phone call, I don't care. Is it coming from a place of love? Is it an act of service? If that is true, you're doing it.
Have you read the Book of Love?
No. Oh, I've not even heard of it, for the matter.
I think you'd like
surprisingly.
It's a book.
That's a great name for the book.
It's a great name, yes. It's a book based on Jesus. It's a book based on the true gospel of Jesus. It was called The Book of Love. But it's a very good book. It's I'm not sure if it's fictional or non-fictional, to be honest. You believe what you want. Anyone believes what they want. But it's a great story on the power of love and how you should lead with love. I think you'd like it a lot. Yeah.
Seems like I got that message without even
reading the book. Exactly. Exactly. So I think you'd like it.
Yeah, absolutely.
With that said, where can people find you? What is your Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, your website, your coaching program? Where can people learn more about you?
So there's many ways to interact with me. First is that most social platforms, I'm at Real Coach Ajit. So go to Instagram, search for @RealCoachAjit, and that's where you'll find me. If you're interested in any of our certifications, so we do life coaching certification, we do certification in money coaching, and we do certification for business coaching. And there are other certifications we do as well, hypnotherapy and all that. But if you're interested in directly learning my methodologies and how we are creating impact in the world, go to mindvalley.com/search, and you will see the listing of all of them. It depends on when this drops. We might be promoting some at a discount or enrolling our big cohorts at that time. I don't know. But definitely you will see all the listing there. And for anybody that's like, dude, I don't know if I want to cert, I'll follow you, but I want something to really know more about how you think and how you operate in the world. I have a free book that I'm giving away. Go to downloadlivebig.com. It's my book called Live Big. I just bought the rights back from the publisher.
Nice.
So I can give it away because I think it's a valuable document for anybody that is intending to start a business or grow a business. It is the insight that you need for your mind. It's not strategically designed to give you some operational efficiency. That's not what that book is.
Right.
That book is what you need when you're thinking about how I should grow my business and is it aligned with the life I want to live. So the right kind of dialogue that you need to have or the principles that you need to remember.
I love that. I'll make sure to add all those links down below. Now I'm going to quickly transition to our rapid fire questions.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you a couple questions, about 9 or 10 questions, just to get to know you a little bit more. And then we're going to close out with the last question, which will be you giving us a tip or a nugget. So rapid fire question number 1. What is your favorite book? You've read so many. What is your favorite book?
Ooh, that's hard to pick one favorite book.
One that stands out to you.
Man. I mean, there's so many books that stand out to me. It depends on what we are trying to learn. Just for the context of, I'm guessing the people here may have already read it or heard about it, but Science of Getting Rich is great. Or Think and Grow Rich is great. If you're thinking money, these are great books to read. Modern money books that I love is Psychology of Money. So because we talked a lot about money, that's the things I'm giving away. There's so many books, man. I mean, if you're into relationships, Us is a great book. If that's something that you're working on right now, Us is phenomenal. There's so many books. Yeah, I mean, I can keep naming them.
Phenomenal. Favorite movie?
Good Will Hunting.
Good Will Hunting.
Yeah.
Favorite food?
Indian food, of course.
Anything in specific?
No. I love variety of it. There's a thing called dosa in India and Italy. I love those. Those come from the southern part of India. Yeah.
Favorite car?
Not really into cars. I drive an X. I love it. Tesla X. Yeah, I love it. I like electric cars. I don't like the noisy, annoying cars. Not that guy.
Favorite song?
Favorite song? I don't have a favorite song.
Or artist?
No one in particular. I like Hindi music. People want to know what the hell I'm talking about. Yeah.
But that genre of music?
Yeah, that genre of music, because I understand the language and I like the poetry in it, and I like this really old songs from that genre, music that was created in like 1960s and 50s. So
Okay.
It's really old music. Yeah. It was more poetic.
Right.
Yeah.
Very nice. I can see that. Favorite place to visit?
Home. Always great to go back home. Wherever my family is.
You're the second person that answers that question. Home. Favorite hobby?
Writing. I love writing.
You write just to like
Just
data?
for myself.
Yeah.
For myself. Poetry, articles, just for myself.
That's
Like,
awesome.
nobody
Yeah.
else.
Very
For
cool.
myself, yeah.
Favorite sports team?
Don't have one. Don't watch sports at all.
Very interesting.
Don't even know what's happening at what time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Favorite drink? Alcoholic or non-alcoholic, whatever it may be.
Water. Pretty much.
That has been the number one answer I've gotten is
Sparkling
water.
Maybe sometimes with some lemon in it, but mostly water.
Ajit, if you can provide a tip or a nugget to a struggling person, struggling entrepreneur, someone who is in their pit, can't get out, can't see the light, what would you say to them?
Keep going. It's not as it's all gonna be okay. Life eventually figures it out, and you will figure it out. You've figured it out in the past. You'll figure it out in the future. Hard times are hard times when you're going through them. When you are past them, they're just times. So keep going. This too shall pass.
I like that. Hard times are just hard times, but when you pass, it's just times.
Yeah, that's true for any times, even good times. It's just good
Yeah,
times.
it's just good times.
Later on, they're just times. Your dreams are your daily life after a while, right? The best life that you imagine becomes your daily life. I mean, you live on a beach. I'm sure at one point in your life, you were like, that would be the dream, to be with my family on a beach.
100%.
Right by the beach. You live it every day, and you might not even recognize. I mean, I'm not saying you exactly, but I'm saying that happens for all of us. Where
For
we
sure.
go, that was my dream life at one point, but now it's just life.
Yes. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, it's beautiful. So yeah, keep going.
Yes.
Yes.